What's going on, everybody? It's the last fucking Friday night smoke sesh here at this apartment. And we're ending it in high fashion. Gangs in New York. The last movie watched here on a Friday night stream is Gangs of fucking New York. So I should probably turn that down just to cut hair more. I don't give a fuck. If it gets blocked, it gets blocked, whatever. I gotta send the word. A little late. Started a little later than I wanted to.
We had business.
What can I tell you? Yeah. Oh, I gotta send the word. I'm a little fucking high already.
Word is the bird.
Word is the bird. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. I gotta write live to all my homeboys. Well, they're not the best, but they're all right.
Yeah. I was gonna say that doesn't
Listen,
sound like you.
Let me tell you something. Sun chips are fucking.
Dishonest.
They're overrated as fuck. Just like this fucking tortilla chips is not a chip. Like that ain't a potato chip to me. Never will be.
No one said it was a potato chip.
Yeah, but you and your family have been known to call those chips. And when I hear, oh, we're gonna get chips, and then all of a sudden they're fucking tortilla chips, and they're not like an actual potato chip, then I just want to fucking pull up my goddamn hair. Not that I've not. Wait a minute. Not that I fucking like got much of it, but hey.
No, but
I just fucking schooled myself. Ginger Ninja's in the house. What's going on, homeboy? Long time since I've been able to jump on. Yeah, it's fucking. This is my. So. I got a joint here. I got some fucking shit to say, but I'm gonna wait until a couple more people fucking pop in. It's been a hell of a week, to say the least. So we're gonna light this joint up. I just gotta. The thing is with these fucking streams, and like I was talking to fucking Retro or Die, and he was like, "Oh, you should let me know beforehand because he's out." And I'm like, "Well, fuck! Like it's never like written in stone when I do these." Blue Electric Bunny Vine. Oh, that's Cammy. What's going on, Cammy? How the fuck's it going? How the fuck did you like 187 number 4? I'm still like in the process of sending those out to the people. I still got to send like 20 of them out because it's fucking not cheap to just fucking be, you know, you go. I went to the post office before and dropped like fucking $150 just on shipping alone. It sucks, but it's worth it because it's like that's my way of like paying everyone for fucking being a part of it. You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, it turned out fucking sweet. And same with what did you think of the Filthy Ralph comic, the new one? The front page of that where it has like Filthy Ralph pissing on the fucking Pope's grave. That's my favorite thing that's in that book. Matter of fact, I gotta look at it right now. Yeah, the piss stream. Like everything about that drawing, I love. I want to say right here and right now, there's 2 typos in 187 issue 4, and I've already contacted both of the people. Those amazing fucking airbrush paintings right there is his. On the first page, he's the first person, and his fucking name is spelt wrong by 1 letter. Pissed me off. And then KGG Mind Trip. I fucked up her name as well and wrote Mind Trip, but I messaged both of them. I was like, listen, I feel bad. It happened before. It happened to Richie the Caterpillar, man, because I sent him, or he was in issue 3 and 4, but in issue 3, I spelled his fucking name wrong. And I was like, dude, so now I know the next time that I, like for the next issue, to proofread and proofread and proofread, and I'll get fucking her to proofread it too, and just be like, hey, because it's kind of embarrassing having to be like, yo, listen, I fucking spelled the name wrong. I mean, I can fix it, but I think it's like it's past the point of no return. They're printed, they're fucking sent. Like, what can you tell? What can you say? It's so funny. Friends of mine dig it. Nice. Well, a friend of Dunwich. Yes. So that's pretty dope. Dunwich Creations is a sick fucking artist.
Yeah, that's crazy how she plays the ear.
Yeah, that fucking chick that bites the ear, she's like based on some like real person from back then. Hellcat Mary, her name is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Gangs of New York.
The music scene. Like this. Wow.
Yeah. That new movie that he made, that Martin Scorsese made, that I forget the name of it, but apparently there's like some backlash because it's about like with Leo and
Okay.
some like native people were pretty fucking pissed because they don't got like the proper people playing the proper tribe and stuff, and I understand that. And same with like I just seen the other day in some app, whatever the fuck, but it was talking about that movie Prey, and I'm pretty sure they used like the actual people that they were supposed to be, which is cool. Congrats to you guys. Cammy says congrats to us on the engagement. And I say thank you.
Who, sorry?
Cammy. I've known her since fucking
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. Thank you.
probably since the off airs with Sean.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was like 17, 18 when me and Sean started fucking talking back then. And now I'm 30 fucking 1. It's crazy. Yeah, I want to see that flick too, but I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think Scorsese's best is in the rear view. I know that could sound like an asshole, but is he ever going to make a movie that tops fucking Taxi Driver? Is he ever going to make a fucking movie that tops Mean Streets or motherfucking The Departed? You know what I mean? Like, he's done so many Gangs of New York. It's nothing he's made since Gangs of New York other than Departed I've liked more than Gangs of New York. You know, and I really like Irishman, but I think that like it's way too fucking long. And like when you look at those like fucking shots of like De Niro and Pesci and they're all like CGI and shit like that,
I was
like
a little disappointed.
it was disappointing. Like the whole Al Pacino fucking racket of that movie, if they had to taken that out, I think it would have been a much better fucking movie. Pacino, or excuse me, De Niro and Pesci didn't get as much time as I wanted, but there is two scenes that I fucking love. I love when they're in the bar when they're young and they're sharing the wine and the bread and they're talking about how De Niro learned Italian in the war and all that bullshit. And then that gets like juxtaposed to later on in the film when they're both in prison and they're drinking like grape juice and like fucking eating bread. It's crazy to see that, you know what I mean? And I really liked that aspect, but the fucking movie was like way too long and just like fuck, there was so much like it was crazy because I remember hearing them talking about behind the scenes shit, and you know, fucking De Niro or like Pacino would get off the couch and Scorsese would be like, you're supposed to be 40 and you're getting off the couch like you're 70, so like, you know what I mean? Like they're fucking old. Don't fucking do that dumbed down, you know, de-aging bullshit, because it's just it looks so fucked.
The one thing I was a little disappointed in, and I think it's because you just kind of think of Goodfellas, but like those feel-good party moments, like party scenes, they lacked that in that movie. There was no scene of. Do you know what I'm trying to say, Rick?
Yeah. It was depressing. It was depressing in a way.
Like there wasn't that sense of belonging or family that you could feel it with them. Like
yeah. Well, it's
hard to explain.
I know what you're saying. It's making sense.
Like in Goodfellas at Christmas, you know how they're all.
I got the biggest tree they got.
You know, like,
yeah. Goodfellas is just too fucking amazing, man.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is like impossible. I don't even know if I mentioned Goodfellas or Casino when I was naming off movies from
You
Scorsese
did.
earlier, which is insane. But those are like two of my fucking all-time favorites. Is the fucking audio and video decent? Because I'm having like problems on this fucking computer right now, but no one's saying shit. Cammy says I think it's prob hard to keep producing bangers. Yeah, 100%. Do you know who fucking made like a good couple of movies back to back, with no kind of fucking around? Was Clint Eastwood, man. Like in his older fucking age, like The Mule was good. Gran Torino, Gran Torino, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Dirty Harry. That's all I need. I might even like Gran Torino the most out of those movies because that just holds like so much shit for me, you know. Cammy hated The fucking Irishman. I watched a panel about the movie and actually Family Tribe apparently approved it. Well, what the fuck? Then you can't believe anything you fucking hear on goddamn computer. It's bullshit, dude. Goodfellas is far. Fuck yeah. You were freezing up, but it's good now. See, what the fuck's going on? Someone's fucking on my goddamn computer or some shit. I missed a call from my mom an hour ago.
Okay.
Fuck it. Why not Art is in the fucking house? What's going on? Why not Tony? Why not?
Why not?
I've known that fucking guy for like probably the same amount of time as I've known Cammy, honestly, since I was a kid.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's the one that I got a zine from him recently. It's fucking already put away. It's actually at the house, to be honest with you. What up, Ricky? Why not? 666. I haven't seen Gran Torino or The Mule. Watch fucking both those movies because Clint Eastwood, he's such like honestly, like he's a son of a bitch in Gran Torino, man. But like those like the gangsters in that film, like they deserve like the killing. I will say this: what happens is so satisfying, but it's bittersweet. Like ending is fucking phenomenal. I absolutely love the ending. That movie makes me cry every fucking time, even at parts where I shouldn't, because I watched that movie with my grandpa and I cut my grandpa's hair for years, and he always used to say the same line. He'd be like, "All right, you old Italian prick barber," or like whatever the fuck line he says. I haven't said it in like honestly like years and years, but he used to always say that when I would cut his fucking hair. So that movie is just so good.
Can I have a tour, please?
Yeah.
No.
Ginger Ninja. Tony, what's up? Brunson's in the fucking house. What's going on, homie? What is happening? For a long time we've known one another. It's crazy, man. I know. My hair just keeps getting better. And I was telling Tom Hippie's clip. Fucking Hippie fucking he bought the fucking the zine. Like he's a fan. And he's a fan of yours. Yo, you know what's fucking crazy, Tony? I'm not even fucking with you. Watch this. This is no shit. Because I wanted to show her. Video. Okay, I gotta mute fucking Gangs New York for just a moment. Okay, just listen to this. This is a sound bite that's on my phone. No fucking around.
The way phasing should be done. Him and Tony and Ricky from the VideoHomicide. I know a lot of you guys know Ricky. He does amazing fanzine.
I don't know.
He's going to CINEMA187.
I don't know. He talks about CINEMA187 and all this bullshit or whatever the fuck it's called. Sorry, Kitty. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. What's going on with you tonight, Brunson? You fucking working on anything? That piece you did with Spawn is sick as fuck, man. Very nice. There you go. I've been slacking on drawing, really. Like, I do have 12 pages, 12 panels penciled, ready to ink. But I've just been fucking busy with the move and shit. Like not all my movies, but there's like 3 fucking columns empty and it looks scary. All my movies are on the floor. How many fucking bags are there? There's like 10, maybe more.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15.
15 bags of fucking movies.
Oh wait, I didn't even count those ones. 15, 16, 17, 18.
It's fucked, and that's not even everything. Yeah, man. No, it's amazing to like kind of see how everyone like. What are you giggling about?
I'm just thinking about like how much much more.
Yeah, Brunson, I'm gonna get you your copy ASAP. Like I said earlier, I've only sent out I still have to send 20 because there's 29 people, or excuse me, there's 28. I know I gotta send 20 more. And it's like fucking it depending on where it's going. If it's going to the States, which is the usual, like just this and the Filthy Ralph, like this one, it goes for I think like 564 is the shipping. So I've kind of been sending them in like batches of 3 and 4 and shit like that, just to fucking, and like trying to like use the profits of the fucking zine itself. I haven't sold many of the fucking 187 number 4. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and act like it's flying off the shelf, but what it's doing for me is fucking give me great joy, because to see all these zines, like these were all on my movie shelf. These are all the zines that I've ever made,
I love them.
like recently. There's a lot of them. There's like 14 of them. There's everything, man. So go ahead.
When we were first started to hang out, and you were making zines and you were showing me.
Because it's fucking
cool. They were like
cool.
little miniature ones.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Like there's ones that people don't even have, man. Like the fucking Rodney the Demon graffiti zine from the COVID era. Sick barb. That's a real photo. That's no CGI bullshit. That barbed wire, I took it. It's got all my fucking graph when I was doing graph during COVID, which was quite the thing, but not good at the same time. I did this Grim Reaper character a lot back then. That's one of my favorite things I did was those teeth. I kind of jacked the idea of from like Tattoo Flash. It was a fucking my favorite train I ever did right there. I didn't do many trains, but that was the first auto rack when I was first starting to hit the auto racks. Which is fucking, I don't do it anymore, so that's why I don't give a fuck about talking about it right now, because all my shit's gone by now, so. Yeah.
That was a crazy era.
It was a crazy fucking era. I was doing a lot of fucking craziness.
That was a dramatic era.
It was.
Who knew those kind of folks would be so dramatic?
Well, because they're all like old and they all think like they fucking shit don't stink and stuff. And it's like, listen, you've seen all that shit. Like, people were like sending me fucked up messages, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. One guy, I'm not going to get into it, but there's a situation where like, some motherfucker like sent me a message about something, and then it ended up, okay, I'm not gonna like get into this hardcore, but I'll say this. One time I took a guy somewhere, and then a couple weeks later I go there with a homie, and that guy's there with 2 other motherfuckers going over my shit and was trying to act all like, oh, like it was all like fucking, oh, my bad, blah blah blah, and like this and that. And I was like, what the fuck? And that's why I don't fuck with people. I only fuck with certain people. Hammerhead, what's the end of the era? This is G-Pop. G-Pop, what's going on, motherfucker? At the end of the era is I'm moving out of this apartment. So this is the last Friday night smoke sesh at this fucking apartment. Everything's coming off the walls. What are you saying? You going to bed? Okay. Love you. Give me kisses, son. Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah. Love you. Do you have your phone? Do you have your alarm set and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the day, dude, this is all stupid graffiti bullshit. When another chilling. Fuck yeah, man. No, it's crazy. Everything, and it's crazy to like when you look at them, man. Like, and you, all right, CINEMA187 number fucking 1, and the comic in this one was it was like a spoof on Natural Born Killers. And Radioactive Blobfield did that and fucking nailed it. And then here's issue 2, right, with the Robert Crumb fucking parody cover, and then Radio did this piece on the back, the Ghoulies. And then from there, it went to number 3 with Radio Did This Cover, and it's based off of a Vault of Horror comic from EC Comics back in the fucking 1950s. I don't know the fucking, I think it's like number 38 or 42, I want to say, but that's issue 3's cover. You see fucking Lucio Fulci, Joe Spinell the Maniac, the Warrior, Swan, and fucking Mercy, and fuck, what's the other guy? Who the fuck's the other guy on this cover? I forget. I've never, Tetsu the Iron Man, I believe. I'm tired of saying this, but one of my short film batch played in between Evil Dead and Pieces at the fucking draw. It was fucking crazy shit, but yeah. That was like the first day that I bought all of these like Prismacolor and Prismacolors, and I was trying them out, and I just used like a red ballpoint pen and a red Sharpie for the blood effect. But I forgot to mention the comic book in number 2 is like this like this fucking Vincent Price story where it's a spoof on Last Man on Earth, where Vincent Price ends up getting like stoned as fuck, and like the funniest panel in this, that's probably the coolest fucking spread. Vincent Price taking a huge bong rip, busting up the dope and all that stuff. I gotta show you my favorite fucking thing right here. If anybody knows the movie, fuck you, Morgan. I fucking love that movie, man. And I love that spoof. And then the final issue, of course. This is a spin-off of Creepy number 1, the Jack Davis cover, except I swapped out his characters and put Filthy Ralph reading CINEMA187 to all the Video Nasties characters. This is, and then the back cover is by Radio. We like swap back and forth, you know what I'm saying? But this has art from, people like Dunwich Creations and people like Cinema Sketchbook. I'll show you some of this shit, man, because it's really fucking dope. I'm really proud of how this one turned out, other than the fucking couple of names being spelled wrong. Here's a piece by Radioactive Blob Fuel. This is from Nightmares in a Damaged Brain. This piece right here is by Noah Petrie. I can't not show this. This is the fucking it's kind of dark because it's dark as fuck in here, but House by the Cemetery piece, watercolor. It's phenomenal. If you know the Fulci film, then you'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Show you some more. There's one I did for the movie Madhouse. There's one from Mitch's Toxic Art for the movie Tenebrae, Dario Argento. I showed this one earlier, but fucking Chad Keith Helsinki. This one is by Kuz Pim. I don't know how the fuck to say this guy's name, but it's one of my favorite pieces, the Axe piece, man. It's so fucking sick. So these are all 39 of the prosecuted Video Nasties are covered in this bitch. Yeah, and then of course, like one of my like favorite things that I did here, I can fucking find it, is of course Filthy Ralph. Filthy Ralph is a comic character that I've developed, and this is the first issue right here. It didn't start off with green fucking paper, but I should probably be reading comments. Congrats, bro. Fuck yeah. Hey. VZ Madness is in the fucking house. What's going on, homie? How the fuck are you, man? When are you starting the next cinema issue? Right now, all you got to do is email me your either article or art piece. Let it be known that the size is going to be 8.5 by 5.5. Okay, so it's going to be standard 8.5 by 11 piece of paper cut in half or folded in half. So just do the art. If you're going to do art to that, I know you're going to do art because you're wine on art, but I mean, like, do it to fucking that dimension. Just to fucking make it make it easy. But like when this is the first comic that I ever did that I was really like, dude, and this has been around. It's all over the fucking place now, man. Like, yeah, this is the first issue called Elevator Bloodbath, and when I look at it, it's so like archaic. Like it's so archaic. I still really like it because I fucking had a lot of fun doing this. But when I look at it, I'm just like, dude, there's so many things I do different. But there's Ralph taking a piss on an alleyway, you know. But like I did a lot of fucking dot work on this Filthy Ralph #1, and these panels are like shrunken down, obviously, but there's a whole lot of dot shit happening. Like his fingernail. I remember being really proud of that fingernail, like the fucking like ripped up corners of his fucking fingernail. But anyways, Filthy Ralph #1, and then of course Filthy Ralph #2, which took on a completely different fucking approach, where I did 6-panel like layouts like that for every fucking page. I was breaking up. Oh fuck. I don't know what to do to like to make it. Maybe I can turn the Wi-Fi off my phone. Yeah, I turned the Wi-Fi off my phone, so maybe I don't fucking know. But like I'll just kind of like say this part really fucking quickly again in case you missed it. So like Filthy Ralph #1, the art style looked like this. It was this bad page. God damn it. Sorry guys. So that was issue 1. That was issue 2, like, which is a complete jump in terms of like how I did it. Like I drew these pages individual, or these panels on individual pages, and then I put it together on this. I did it on the same page because I wanted to be fucking Robert Crumb, and I did it on inside of a sketchbook, and so it was a kind of a bit of a nightmare. And then I'm in the works of Filthy Ralph #3 because this is an ongoing story right here. Okay. And these are just collection of single page strips. All right. Much like your fucking Sunday funnies and stuff like that. And on the back is one of my favorite pictures I ever drew is Mickey Mouse in a 187 rat trap. But this featured such fucking pieces as Hypodermic Fun with Bart Simpson. I'll give you a second to kind of look at that. That's sort of my catchphrase right there. Another Ricky P comic to make you vomit. Here's a Ice Cream Funnies. I'll show you Ice Cream Funnies real quick. So like my ex-wife used this razor to kill herself. I wiped most of the moldy blood off. Here you go, sweetheart. Golly gee, mister, that's an awful lot of candy on my cone. Thank you. That's not candy. That's nearly an entire script of hydromorphs. Another Ricky P comic to make you vomit. It's like, my thing is like, I would love to see like some old fucking lady like find this in a laundromat and then just like puke from looking at it. But truth be told, I did do a table at a zine fair, and the people that bought Filthy Ralph the most were older fucking women, believe it or not. And then the final one, digital color, Filthy Ralph's looking fucking. I found like Filthy Ralph is like this Filthy Ralph fucking head. I hate when I look at it now, like when I look at that one compared to that one. Yeah, but and this one even again took a more increase on the quality. Like Ralph pissing on the fucking Pope's grave. I never get sick of showing that piss knuckle tattoo on him. There he is talking with fucking Captain Spaulding. I'll show you one of my favorite. I'll just show you a glance of that. Hellraiser. I had to have shown this on here before. This is one of the ones that I'm most proud of, is that Videodrome one. Yeah. So, are we still going 666 if we're still fucking going here? If I'm just talking to to nothing? Let me know. Can anyone hear me? 666 from on out. Okay. We're all right then. So And then there's the Raise the Dead stuff, which I'll just kind of glance through real fast. You know. I haven't really looked through these in a while, but I took these off the shelf because I kept a complete set of them on my movie shelf because why the fuck not? Raise the Dead #1 sketchbook material collection. #2. #3 with the wraparound cover. I wasn't fucking around when I said I made a lot of zines here, man. Raise the Dead #4. The wraparound cover. That's an acrylic painting I did. Well, it's a spray paint, but I did that painting. One of my homies cut out he did like a Halloween themed like graffiti canvas, and he cut out like a bunch of like little stencils and stuff. So I utilize it. And this is the last one. This is #5. Or the latest one, I should say. Wraparound cover. This is a acrylic painting. The only thing is it's flipped because the actual painting, the Grim Reaper's on the other side. But this has like some of my most recent kind of collection shit. Like it's one of my favorite pieces right there is Ralph and Minnie and Mickey. You can see like the blood on his wiener. It's horrible, but it's showing Ralph's shirt is red, but Ralph's shirt is orange. I really like this drawing. That's why I put it in the front because I like that version of Ralph. I actually have a huge sketchbook, like 24 by 36 or some ridiculous size sketchbook with maybe like 30 Ralphs. I think I might have mentioned that recently, but Kill Bill piece, man. With that fucking head. It doesn't do it justice. You have to like see it. You know what I'm saying? It's really bad. I'm really fucking happy. I painted this on mushrooms. This is an acrylic painting that I took a photo of. High resolution. I was with my dad. We watched Exorcist. And that's where he fucking made a very dirty fucking joke about The Exorcist when we were peeking on mushrooms. And I look over at him, and he's it's like the part where his fucking mom is like in the fucking hospital bed, which is also like one of the most scary parts for me. He like looks over and he goes, "Dimmy, no," and then he makes like a blowjob fucking like mouth gesture, like that. Like, oh my god, it was horrible. He's like, "Dimmy, no, stop it." Oh my god, I was like, like good times, very good times. There's a few other like moonstones in the house, 666. Yeah, there's a few other zines that were made here that I just don't have. They weren't made here, but I fucking like edited them here. Radioactive Blobfield's Coffee. I don't have a copy out here. I have a couple copies in the fucking box in my room. And there was a zine that I made as like a giveaway for the zine fair, which I did manage to keep a copy of. It's called CINEMA187 Presents Women of Exploitation Cinema. And it's just like a bunch of it's only movie posters of like movies I really recommend. People were like picking this up and they were like, "What's this all about?" And I was like, "These are just badass movies with fucking chicks like in the lead." That's it. You know, just stuff that I really like. And that's a drawing that I did of like almost like a Sin City inspired fucking drawing, I guess you could say. But yeah, that one went pretty fucking fast. And then these little tiny mini ones, I kept a few of these. This one right here is essentially a mini version of well, it is. It's literally a mini version of this one, black and white. There's versions of this that are also have a white background. It's color other than the pink. It's just white. Because the reason I did that is because the white one reminds me, I think it's Fangoria. I don't think it's #8, but it's like an earlier issue, and it's the Lucio Fulci zombie issue, and like the zombie fucking silhouette is in front of just white. So I don't know, I always liked that. And the pink is just like, I don't know. The next one I think might have to be like I don't know. I know what the next cover is going to be for the like I'm working on this. Like earlier I mentioned, I'm working on the continuing story #3, but I've also started #4. But #4 is it's a story. It's part of the ongoing story, but it's just like a one shot. You know what I mean? It's just like a sort of a day in the life of Ralph. And you know, it's hard to really like get every, you know, like I can only do so much at a time, you know what I mean? So I wish I could just sit there and fucking draw like non fucking stop, like, you know what I'm saying? But gotta work and shit. Like fuck, man. The only problem with fucking the only problem with drawing all the time, I feel like your fucking hand would be like sore as fuck. I get fucking sore ass fucking hand from drawing, dude, sometimes. Gotta run work calls and all the best with the movement again. Congrats. Thanks a lot, Ginger Ninja. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy because right now I'm dealing with this fucking move, and I'm also like trying to find some sort of way to fit time into the weekend to draw. But like during like all day tomorrow, I'm gonna be probably like fucking around at the house, just because I gotta take this shelf down, put it up over there, and gotta do some painting touch-ups and bullshit like that. But I want to like sit there like Sunday. I'll probably like maybe Saturday night, like if I'm not too like fucking exhausted or whatever. But we'll probably just, because she's doing a shamanic studies program right now where she's learned to do shamanic techniques and stuff integrate to her work. It's hard for me to explain because it's like there's a lot of fucking words that I don't want to like say the wrong version of because I'm kind of stoned. My eyes start to bother me when I draw a lot in one sitting. Depends on what kind of light. Because like I have like very low light out here, and I had it like that like since I've lived here because Kayla wanted it to be cozy feeling in here. And so I kind of got used to like drawing on a clipboard like in the fucking semi-dark, you know what I mean? But then I bought this fucking table, and it's supreme. I just don't use it enough, you know what I mean? Like once I get settled in and it's not like my place is in shambles right now. Like you guys know what my fucking movie shelf looked like, right? Right? Remember what it looked like? Like, where do you think they all are right now? They're right fucking there on the floor by the 100. I have to turn on my ring light, but daylight is, yeah, I love daylight the best as well. Like fuck, when I was working at I'm not gonna say where it was, but I'll say I was like in a trailer, and there was like a lot of fucking downtime where shit wasn't happening. So they just needed someone to exist there. And I drew the Lemmy piece there. I drew the Ozzy Osbourne piece there that I did. Fuck, I drew a lot of shit there. So, you know, I got my chops up in that fucking trailer drawing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I, like I drew like this is an alternate copy of the Filthy Ralph #2 where I like this was just a test one where I cut the edges off, but like there's white on the spine, so it makes no fucking sense. But that was just the first one I did. I didn't want to launch it, but there's like here's like a panel that I really like that I did where it's like offbeat oil, demon blood. This is like a witch was like doing like this piece of, like they needed a photo of him, so there's like a ripped up photo. Sex offender shot is like the fucking the headline. Oh my god, this Ouija board. Kayla likes this Ouija board shot. I do too. I like that one, man. That's the only Ouija board that's ever existed in my house. I'm not like afraid of a Ouija board that was made by Parker Brothers or Milton Bradley or whatever, but I thought about putting one on a painting, but then I figured like my dad would be all like fucking crazy about it. He's not even like a religious guy, like really, he's just like, this is like the guy that told me when I was a kid Exorcist was real and like could happen to me. And like I know people can actually be like get like possessed and shit like that, or like definitely fucking like going through some shit is what I should say. But like I thought my neck was gonna spin around and shit. And like that fucking, could you spare some change for an altar boy? Yeah. I like drawing. What I was getting at with that trailer was there was a lot of fucking natural sunlight. What the fuck, man? I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot. What are you guys gonna do this weekend? Anybody gonna watch anything crazy? Or not crazy, but anybody gonna watch? I know it's like happy Thanksgiving to the US fucking people. Although I think everyone in here right now is not from the US. But happy Thanksgiving. Happy fucking genocide. Yeah, we have our Thanksgiving in fucking October. Fucking radio said something about that, but I forget what he said, but it kind of like, what the fuck? I forget what it was. We were just talking about this because he was like, oh, happy Thanksgiving. He's like, what are you doing for the holidays? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? The next holiday for me is fucking Christmas. I actually get Christmas Day off because I work fucking Labor Day and goddamn Thanksgiving. So I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here. I'm going to call my fucking boss and just fucking scream and say, I'm fucking done. Nothing like turkey after a hard day of raping and pillaging. Exactly. It's fucking crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I don't know. I don't understand, but like, we don't do Thanksgiving over here. VZ, you guys don't do that shit, eh? I just watched The Killer starring Michael Fassbender. The only killer that matters is Chow Fat. Fucking Danny Lee and John Woo directed. That is a motherfucker. I don't think I could watch another movie called The Killer. It would just fucking make me lose my mind. He looks determined without being ruthless. I remember fucking like listening to Wu-Tang and shit, like, and fucking hearing all that. And then like when I finally fucking got the movie, I bought it on DVD and I didn't watch it for like a year. Because I was like, I'm saving it. I'm going to save it to watch. And I had the fucking hard boiled as well. And I'm like, I'm saving it. I'm going to save it. And then when I finally watched it, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. So I have a killer piece planned for the next issue of CINEMA187, number 4 or number 5. Anybody who wants to get involved, Asian exploitation, Asian horror film, send it to me by February 1st, 2024. You can get down with it. There's already people that have already fucking signed on that are incredible artists. Like I feel like incredibly like blessed and thankful when it comes to 187 because I never thought it would be like I think about it every day, you know. So that's something. I have many I have many DMs happening with fucking plenty of people that are just so fucking dope, sick artists. You know, it's cool because I can like hit them up and be like, hey, like I hit up a lot of the same people for like that were in number 3 that are now in number 4, you know, that just were like, yeah, fuck yeah, I liked it. So I'm really thankful to everyone. That's my Thanksgiving right there. Like 187. Shout out to Radio. Me and Radio, like we talked many a fucking night about like, you know, just like we talked so much about 187, dude. Like there was many nights, still are, but you know, shout out to fucking Radioactive Blobfield, man. He's technically like the other half of 187, because like his comics, man, like when I think of these, I think of them by the comic. You know what I'm saying? And like the fucking one he did in the third one, and I watched that movie, and then I got to work and I fucking read the PDF of the fucking thing, and I was like, this is insane. And he snuck in Filthy Ralph like working at a hot dog fucking stand, and he snuck in fucking like all sorts of like stuff that like you'd only know if like you were part of a very fucking small tight knit fucking, like you basically only know if it's like me and him, like, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. Oh my god, it's so sick. We don't hell yeah, Chown Fat. I'm watching a documentary about World War II, so I think I'll finish that off this weekend. Nice. I fucking love World War II documentaries, man. I watched like World War II in color and all that bullshit, but fuck, big fan of World War. And I think it's probably the most interesting one for me. I don't know. It's fucked up. It's not like how it is today. Thankful for all the people in every fucking military and all that shit. Like everyone that's like not home so we can be home. I thank thee. You know, like being in the military is more common thing in the States. I find like I know a few people, but like I think they just kind of have like like the one guy. Uh, I think that he moved out east. I know that, and he's working on like some kind of fucking. He's like a mechanic, essentially. So like even those motherfuckers, like you gotta give up to them, right? But at the same time, fuck the man. I still have my kung fu and Asian action films on VHS, and I'm down to submit for CINEMA187. Do it, man. It'll be fucking awesome. I'm really stoked about it. It's gonna be all VZ. If you want to like write an article or some bullshit, man, you just let me fucking know, dude. Or like if you want to like be a part of it in any way, you totally fucking can, man. I'll ship you a fucking issue when it's done. Because it's Asian film, right? And you're kind of like fucking. I know you know some Asian film. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best comment in the world. Yeah, I fucking sure as I wouldn't, and I wouldn't want my brother to do it. Everyone else can go ahead, but I don't want me to do it or my brother. Fuck that. What? Left, right, left. Go to fucking like you ever seen Chucky 2 or Chucky 2, Child's Play 3? I fucking love those Chucky. We watched those like within the last like year, I would say. We watched all the Child's Play. Well, maybe not all of them, but we've definitely watched like up to 5. Cool. Yeah, fucking do it, dude. It'll be sick. It's not due until February 1st. And like I can it's not even December yet. Like I'll hit you up in like January and be like, see what you're saying. It could be about any fucking movie. It could be about anything. It could just be about the fucking whatever. Just keep it about like Asian exploitation, Asian horror. Like don't fucking be like, there's this fucking Asian romantic comedy that just tickles me pink. Because then I'll be like, get out of here. Why not art, man? I love your zine, dude. It's just fun. I wish everybody would make them, and like that was sort of like the way like that you like interact with people. It's like, hey, yeah, my name's Rick, man. Like these are my zines. Like these are the zines I make, and then you look at them and you're like, oh fuck, these aren't like the kind of zines that like when you. I will say this. I said it in that video I made for Rob Mirsky's fucking Ha magazine, which I loved. Like when you go to one of these zine fairs, like there might be like 2 or 3 people that have that same kind of, aesthetic. I don't want to say that fucking word aesthetic, or I don't even know how to say that fucking word, but like they have the same feel. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a dirty. It's like it looks cute, but it's dirty. That's how I want it. That's how I want. I want it to look dirty but be cute, or be cute but be dirty. You know what I mean? Like I want to see Bugs Bunny like beating the shit out of like Marge Simpson while he's fucking, stepping on Homer's head or something. You know what I'm saying? Someone should draw that. Thank you, brother. It's totally fun to agree. It's very fun, man. It's very like therapeutic as far as I'm concerned. Like every part of it is fun. Like everything from drawing it to formatting it and then printing it and then holding it in your hand. You know what I mean? It's phenomenal, man. Like when I look at like these early issues of Raise the Dead, it just like I remember what I was doing. I was here. Like it was, it's trippy, man. I got so many fucking shows, so many movies all over this goddamn place right now. It's ridiculous. Is there any fans out there of any new like TV shows or like anything sick like that? Because like I'll be honest with you, I kind of fucking I'm only watching the same kind of bullshit. Like I don't give a fuck about like new shows. To me are bullshit. The last new show I watched front to end was Wednesday, and I was okay, yeah, it was fine, whatever. But now they're saying one of the fucking guys has been canceled. I don't know like what the fuck he did, but I see, you know, you go on Insta, if you follow any kind of like movie news things, whatever the fuck, like, you know, one of the people can like fucking fart in front of a fucking person, and like, you know, there's an article about it, it's like he fucking shit his pants or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I can't fucking deal with that. I'd rather watch the shit that I like. You know, I watched the fucking Don't Torture a Duckling, and I was like, yeah, like fine, like here's a fucking movie, because we watched a lot of trash TV like on binge for a while. Like we watched a lot of shit. So to watch a fucking Fulci classic that I never seen before was a treat. You know, watched fucking what was the other movie? Eaten Alive by Umberto Lenzi. Like, dude, I'm grateful to be part of this scene. So many sick artists and just the vibe. It's so sick. Thank you. Well, I'm glad that you're a part of it, man. Because like it's so fucking. It's dope. It's just dope to me, man. Like this is something to like leave behind. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I want to get it out there. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck. Like I've left them in so many places. Not so much the 187s, the color 187s, but I've left a lot of Filthy Ralphs, Raise the Deads, black and white 187s, shit like that. I've dropped off 187s and Filthy Ralphs and Raise the Deads in those little mini libraries you see around town, like all that kind of bullshit. I don't really watch too much other than the same movies and TV I always watch. Yeah, well, that's pretty much the same with me. Like, I watch this. Like, this is gonna sound fucked, but like, I watch. There's this guy named Mr. Gigi. I feel like I mentioned this recently, but this guy Mr. Gigi, he did this series on YouTube called The Predator Chronicles, where he analyzed all the To Catch a Predator episodes, and I think the guy's a funny guy. So like, he just recently reposted like an entire edit of it, and there's like it's like 7 hours. I've put it on so many fucking times, just laugh my balls off. But uh, I watch a lot of the same type of YouTube kind of documentaries and different people that I still watch moods videos that are like 10 years old, just because I like putting them on in the background to like, I don't know, that's how I roll, man. I like some old stuff, classic YouTube banter and stuff like that. I'm up for any indie stuff or older movies. I am too, but I've seen so many indie fucking things that sucked, and it's like, oh fuck, couldn't fucking deal with that ever again. Like, there was nothing like too insanely horrible when I was at film school, but uh, one thing that someone made, and this is no like disrespect to them, but I found it kind of strange that they just took a bunch of footage and put it over top of that fucking Charlie Chaplin speech from that movie with, I forget the name of the film, but where he's like the general or whatever, like he's like the Hitler character or whatever. Like put a bunch of clips that they shot over top of that, and I was like, well, this is kind of bullshit. Because if that was the case, I would have put like fucking some crazy music in my shit. You know what I mean? I would have used some fucking copyright stuff. But instead, I'm using fucking shit from, I forget the name of the. They had like this website they licensed music from. We Star it was called, or West Star, or whatever the fuck. And you could like type in like sound of outside. Like when you listen to my first short film, Afro Death, that's not my first one, but the first one I made with good camera equipment from the school. The music that's like outside is from a city in Portugal, which is funny. Don't touch her door. Don't torture a duckling is awesome. It is. It's so awesome. So fucking awesome. I've been watching Fear the Walking Dead, Gen 5 or Gen V, Supernatural, and a lot of docs. Nice. I never watched any of those Fear the or Walking Dead supplements. I stopped watching Walking Dead. When I stopped watching, it was right when Morgan showed back up to like it was the end of the season. Like Morgan like walked up to like this place that they just got to or whatever the fuck. And I was like, okay, I'm done with this show. I don't want to like, because we got rid of cable, and I was like over The Walking Dead at that point. Maybe now if I checked it out, but again, I said this before. I got sick of watching. You know, I had to watch like 10 episodes of bullshit until I got to my character. I liked. There was a couple of really good episodes with Merle, who was fucking played by oh my god, don't make a fuck out of me right now. Oh fuck. He's in Henry. What's his name, you guys? Michael Rooker. He was like having a fucking flashback dream or whatever, or maybe it was Daryl. I don't fucking know, but whatever. I love me a good documentary as well. I just watched a couple documentaries about paintings and stuff. One of them was actually really interesting, and it was about like royalty, like the United Kingdom, like the people that are the queens and kings or whatever the fuck, like all their artwork and stuff. Like a lot of like the queens and a lot of royalty people are like they were doing a lot of artwork, and the guy that's the king now, he's in it, but it was when he was the prince. It's like it's recent for within like the last like 5 years, and he's like showing all of his paintings and just like talking about painting and stuff, and like it's such a contrast because I've seen him like uh well, I guess it's convenient editing and stuff, but like him kind of be a bit of a jackass in certain videos and shit. But like to see him talking about art and stuff, I was like, this is a guy I could smoke fucking dope with and talk art with. You seen that one, right? That's fucking dope. When people talk about art, even if it's shit you don't give a fuck about, like the kind of art, like Cammy, you saw that there was nothing in there that was like Filthy Ralph or you know what I mean. But I like people talking about art. Cammy, watch the one about Francis Bacon, and the thumbnail is like a painting of like a face. Like it's that one is fucking awesome. Francis Bacon was this gay guy like in the 60s, or maybe it wasn't even the 50s, and his paintings are just so fucking crazy. I watched a documentary last night about fucking Basquiat again. It wasn't a full-on documentary. It was actually, I think it might have been Vice. No, I don't think it was Vice, but some company. It's like a series they do, like I forget what it's called, but I was there or something like that, and it's people talking about their experiences with artists and stuff, and it was Basquiat's sisters. So they were showing like old sketchbook stuff, like you know, unseen stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because you got to think of how much art that guy would have done growing up, and like that was just kind of like laying around. You know, like his one painting sold for like what $100 million. Like some of that old stuff, like if they wanted, they could fucking bankroll their fucking. That's generational fucking wealth right there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, do you want to get rid of that? Like that's your little brother's sketchbook. Do you want to sell your little brother's sketchbook? Like I don't know if I could do it. You know. I would hope that like if you know like let there be I don't you know if anything ever happened I wouldn't want my stuff I want it to stay in the family. You got to check out the doc about Wesley Willis. It's called Wesley Willis Joyrides. He suffered from severe mental illness and his drawings were amazing, and so is his music. Damn. Wesley Willis. I'll look him up right now. I'll look up his art. Wesley Willis. Oh yeah. If you know what, if you like this, there's a comic you should check out. I think it's called Raw Deal. No, I don't think it's called. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me look it up. This Wesley Willis guy has really cool art. I like him. Now he's in my search, so I'll check him out. Oh fuck! Get this real quick before I lose train of thought. Who was I about to look up? Oh yeah. Let's see, this is if I was right. It's called Real Deal. Check out Real Deal Comics. Fantagraphics put out a fucking really good hardcover. I actually picked it up. It's really sick. But get this shit, you guys. 666 if you want to hear some bullshit real quick. While I light this joint up. Fuck. I gotta roll a new joint. Ow. Oh, I just sound like a little pansy. I was like, ow, ow. I gotta roll a new joint. Okay. So let me do that. Fuck, I got stuff like all over this place, man. I got bags of dope everywhere. I got jars of dope everywhere. Bags of movies everywhere. Piles of like notes and shit, DVDs. Oh, here's something sick. You guys want to hear something fucking insane? You guys want to hear a poem I wrote? Who wants to hear a fucking poem? It's Christmas themed, but it's very nice. Okay. What was I gonna? Okay, yeah. All right. Here's the bullshit story. I'll say real fast. The other night, I'm at work. I leave work. my tire was slashed. Someone slashed my motherfucking tire at work, and I just got that car in like June. I was fucking, or maybe it was August or something. I don't know, but I was livid. I fucking go out to the parking lot. What the fuck? My tire looks low. I go over, it's pissing out air, which means whatever fucking happened, it happened within like half an hour. And the crazy thing is, a bunch of people had left like right around that time frame. So and the thing is, like, there's no camera footage of it or anything like that because it doesn't get caught on the camera. And I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know how to use one of those scissor jacks, right? All I know how to use is the pump jack, which I had in my trunk because I had both kind of jacks in my trunk, but I didn't have a fucking tire iron. And then I realized within the little scissor jack thing, there was a fucking tire iron. So I fucking boom. Couldn't get the lug nuts off because they were fucking on there so tight. So I go into the maintenance shop and I asked the maintenance guys, I'm like, hey, has anybody got anything? And this one guy was like, I got a long piece of fucking tube. Put it on there and you can use it as torque. So boom, got him off and got the tire changed and all that stuff. I'm rolling around on a donut right now until Monday because fucking I got too much shit to do. I can't go and spend like 3 hours waiting for fucking tire to be or like new tires when everyone's putting their fucking winters on right now. It's Saturday. I'm just going to go there fucking Monday morning and just fucking wait on the street basically until they open. So, but that's the bullshit. Tire fucking got popped. Motherfuckers, man. This is something really sick. This is going to be the cover of the number 4. Like technically, okay, so remember how I told you number 3, Filthy Ralph, was in production? This is number 4's cover. And it's a spoof on Mad Magazine. And it's going to be Filthy Ralph like taking a shit in a fucking really it's basically going to kind of be a spin on this. It's going to be a spin on that. Yeah. I really like that. This is one of my favorite radio pieces ever. So it is an ode to a radio piece, technically. So I'm looking forward to doing that. You can hear what I just said. $666 if you guys are there, because this is pissing me off. Did you remember your ode to Easy Andy, perhaps? Goofy Fud, do you want to hear the Filthy Ralph poem that I wrote? It's like fucking 4 pages. It's not done yet. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? Actually, wait, I gotta roll my dope first, or I'll make you wait. Nuggy of druggy. Why not, Art? What's your plans for your next project in terms of a zine? Because I like what you did with yours. Yours is more of it is like a true fanzine mixed with art, which I like. I want to get a part of it, so just hit me up. Let me know what I can do for you, or if it's just a free for all. In which case, I will fucking gladly send you some fucking good shit. All right, peace out, Cammy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Papers. This is a fucking pack of 500 papers. And if you smoke dope, you know that's a lot of fucking papers. Pack of zigzags has fucking 100. Pack of like raws that you buy at the store, there's like 32. Like what the fuck? What 32 joints is a fucking joke to me. It's an actual joke. 32 rolling papers, like I'm a fucking infant. Paper long enough for me to fucking smoke a proper joint. Especially lately, we've been smoking fucking cones. Me and Caleb just been. Our roaches look like fucking most people's half joint. See, that's a paper right there, size of your fucking palm. Right now, I'm doing a sketchbook on monsters as a Halloween Bazaar presents. Nice. That's fucking awesome, dude. Take care, Cammy. Dead Recliners in the house. What's going on, homie? Sup, dude? What have you been watching? What are you watching right now? What are you doing? About to roll a joint that's 3 papers fucking in the making of. The next issue of Halloween Bazaar will come out in February. Well, that's not bad. Only because I got a bunch of things going on. Understandable. Understandable. Time to get this joint rolled. Fuck. What a motherfucking tripola. I get distracted when I'm rolling a joint. And like I said before, I used to not be a filter motherfucker, and now I just piss through the filters. Like, there's an empty one, here's a full one. I don't fuck around. I buy them. I buy like 2 at a time because I'm not dealing with running out of filters. Because I used to be like, why the fuck would you need a filter? And then I started smoke. I just bought a pack on a whim before. You know when you go into like a head shop or whatever, and you're just like, oh, I don't know, fuck. You just end up buying like a pack of papes. I think that was like a scenario where I was like, I'll buy a pack of filters. For a long time though, I was just using fucking pieces of paper from like a whatever smoke pack, back of a pack of rolling papers, but that only lasts you for so fucking long, right? Rolling this on like uneven surface. This thing that I'm rolling on, Goofy Fuck, if you're in the fucking house, can confirm that this thing is like probably, I don't know, like maybe 12 years old. I've had this rolling tray for like probably 12 years. I had this rolling tray way before I ever fucked with raw papers. I used to say they were bullshit. I can't really show the whole thing because there's dope on here, but like raw. Anyways, let's get this joint fucking smoking. What the fuck's going on with this joint? Wet my whistle real quick. I would need your art for issue 3 in March as I plan to do the fanzine monthly. I could give you fucking mad art, man. No problem. Mad art. Would you be against publishing a single page of like a comic, like a fucking like a 6-panel like little comic, like one shot? Would you be against that? If I would keep it like in the vein of what you're doing. Goofy Fun. I won't read the poem till you're back because you're gonna piss your pants. You're gonna piss your pants. You want to hear it right now, or just wait? Just wait till you get back. I'll wait for you. My homie Goofy Fa is in Jersey, and Why Not Art is in Jersey as well. So you guys can meet up and smoke some dope. I'll get out there one day to New York. Me and Kayla plan on going to fucking New York one day. I want to go to Japan. I feel like I would spend more money in Japan on cool shit. New York is more just like I want to go and check out like some museums and stuff. Is dope like legal in New York State? I don't even know. I know that I think it is in Jersey right now. I don't know. All my information is secondhand from a reefer addict. Not to be trusted. Hell no, I would love it. It's spotlighting you and you're in the fanzine. Hell yeah, dude. I would do like a little sick fucking Filthy Ralph like thing. Obviously not like fucking sexually explicit, but like definitely like just sort of like a quick little like funny joke one page thing. I want to be down with it, man. I think it's sick. I love it. I love looking at them. I love, you know. I want to physically start writing some motherfucking my own articles. I've written 2 papers that I'm actually like proud of, but I think they've never been released to the public. Hell no, I would love it. It's still I see what okay, I had to reread what because you said I meant hell yeah. It's legal in Jersey City. Japan would have so many cool things. Oh fuck, dude. I would love to go. Ed Piscor's out there right now. So there's like a few people that I fucking like that are out there right now. There's this guy, I forget what his name is, but Vice, if you go on the Vice channel, there's this guy that talked about comics. There's like a couple of videos with him. He's sort of like a hipster douchebag kind of guy, but like I understand his type of douchebaggery, hipstery fucking bullshit because I know people like that in real life. But he shows some cool stuff. But he's out there right now because I follow him. Because I follow douchebags. It's fucking insane. You guys want to see some shit? This is some shit right here. You want to fucking take it back? Let's go back in the day. Back in the day, when you wanted to know what was going on TV on Friday night, what would you grab? Nowadays, you grab your cell phone, you grab your controller, whatever. Nowadays, or back then, we grabbed our TV Guide. This ain't just any issue of TV Guide. This is the very first fucking issue of the year 2000, January 1st to 7th, 2000, Y2K. You guys want to know what was on fucking TV on Sunday between 6:40 and 7:30? King of the Hill, Seinfeld, Speaker's Corner, 2001, A Space Odyssey. I can't make this up. TV was fucking on fire that night. It was on fire that night, dude. TV was like a fucking thing back then. Like, you know, like I'll be the first to admit, like the real TV kids were like probably kids from like, you know, all the way going back to the 50s and stuff. Kids were watching TV, but you know, I forget what I was trying to get at, but like nowadays, like what the fuck? Everything's on streaming and stuff, and people are like talking about you know, physical media is like more important than ever right now. And it's like, well, yeah, we know this. Why the fuck everyone fucking has tons of like it's weird because like you go to people's houses and stuff, they don't collect anything or whatever, and it's like that's fine or whatever. But you know, if you do collect and you go somewhere and they don't have a collection, you're like, or at least of like one thing, like whether it be spices or motherfucking shoes or fucking music is a big one. I know a lot of people with fucking crazy music collections and shit. TV Guide. I'm missing some comments. Fuck. Vice is full of hipsters. It is. But there's like some ones, like some of them are good if you can get through them. Like there's that episode, or there's like a little miniature documentary on there, split up into like 3 fucking videos. And it's about this guy that goes down to, I don't know if he goes to Peru or whatever the fuck. And he like, they does this frog shit. And it's crazy because like my fiance has done that shit. And it's fucking insane. She wants to, I've been offered to do it. It's like $150 to do it, but I'm like, I don't know, you gotta like fucking not eat for a while or some shit. And she said you could like puke, and I'm like, well, fuck, I don't want to go to someone's house and then like possibly puke. That's not in my wheelhouse, dude. I wouldn't call her dude for the record, but you know what I'm saying. I would love to go to Japanese comic shops with the adult and horror stuff, and definitely check out the record shops for punk records and the vintage jacket shops. Definitely, I would love to go check out the fucking like just like the record shops and like everywhere, like places that like, you know, you don't want to go to like the Barnes and Nobles of Japan. You want to go to like the fucking like Vinny's fucking backdoor bookshop. You know what I mean? Like we got a bookshop like that here called City Lights. You know, and like all of their stuff is appealing to us because it looks so insane, but like in reality, like all these like Japanese characters and stuff like that, like they're just like words, you know what I mean? But like to us, it's like fuck yeah, you know. And the only manga or however the fuck you want to say it that I've ever read is Lone Wolf and Cub, and I didn't finish it. I read the first omnibus, and I have a decent chunk of the run in single issues. Um, you know, I could have bought it all the omnibus, but it was smaller, and I just I wasn't into it. I want to look at it and you get all those fucking Frank Miller, Bill Sienkiewicz fucking covers and stuff. Like, come on. Funny TV, that 70s show. That 70s show. Who's your favorite character? Hyde? He's the best. He's the best character on that show. Fuck. What an idiot. What a fucking dumb fuck. Fun TV, Friends. Yeah. I never really watched fucking Friends when I was a kid. I thought it was gay. And then when I got older, I ended up watching it when I fucking started to date Kayla. And it's all right, but it's not no Seinfeld. Like, are you fucking high? Rest in peace to that fucking guy. Matt Perry. You know what's fucking crazy? This is no bullshit. When I was in high school, I in grade 9, I met a kid named Matt Perry. And I ended up smoking dope with him and all this stuff. And like by chance, like his girlfriend would like knew like my cousin, and there's this whole fucking thing, but I didn't see him for years. And then that motherfucker he was kidnapped. Him and his girl, like they ended up being dope heads, I think. I don't know, I hope not, but like that's as far as the story goes that I know. Ended up being a dope head, and he fucking got kidnapped, and he fucking jumped out of a fucking window and died on King Street right near our high school. And it's crazy because I remember going to his place when we were kids and smoking oil. He was the only kid that I ever met that knew about oil or that could get oil, because I could like steal oil from my dad, but like never, like he would like show up with like fucking like things of oil, and I was like, damn, he was a good guy. We had a lot of good times. And one time at the fair, we had disconnected for years, and by chance I seen him at the fair, and he like handed me like some weed. He's like, I grew this dope, man. Fuck, blah blah blah. Have a good like. He was fucked. He was hammered or something. Like he was definitely baked. And I was like, oh, right on. And then I never seen him again up until when I heard he fucking died. And his name was Matt Perry as well. Fucking trippy. But yeah, Seinfeld is a classic. VZ, I don't know if I told you this or not, or if I ever showed you. I'm pretty sure I showed you the thing, but this was in my hallway. Like, fuck. Maybe like a couple of months ago for sure, but can't make this shit up. Every season of Seinfeld, my dude. Every fucking season of Seinfeld. Oh, fuck, they're falling out. Fuck. There we go. Someone fucking ditched all of them. I got some crazy shit here on the shelf, though. I could show you real quick. 7 Golden Vampires. The Legend of the 7 Golden Vampires. The thing about this movie that's interesting, it's a team up between Hammer and Shaw Brothers. So if you like Hammer films, you know, with Christopher Lee and all that stuff, Peter Cushing is in this film. He does not play Frankenstein. He plays Van Helsing, and John Robinson plays Dracula. Look at this fucking cover. Grave of the Vampire. How cheesy. How fucked up. That's fucked. These are all vampire films, actually. I have a whole shelf of just vampire shit. I don't have a store. I have a bootleg copy of Blackula, but here's Blackula 2. Pam Grier. Big Pam Grier fan. She's been in a lot of movies I really love. Coffee, of course. Coffee's my favorite Pam Grier film. Sheba Baby. Foxy Brown. Jackie Brown. What else? She was in fucking Bones with Snoop Dogg. She's not like a big part of Bones, but she's in it. Oh fuck, I got chips right here. Fuck, how you doing? Fuck yeah, that is the shit, dude. Seinfeld. The reason I grabbed that is because of the special features. I was like, there's probably stuff on there you're never gonna fucking see. Oh yeah, magic masala, baby. Nothing ever worked out for George. No, you know why? Because he was a little motherfucker. George is probably my favorite character, though. Jerry might be my least favorite character of the show, believe it or not. I love Seinfeld. It's like the best TV show. Which made him the best character. I'm gonna get you Sucker's Gold. I've never seen that, but I know it's Keenan Ivory, right? Maybe I'm wrong. We're at the part in Gangs of New York where he's about to screw what's her name? Cameron Diaz. What can I tell you? What else is a fucking good movie you guys like? Give me some of your favorite movies, or give me something to say. Let me know of a movie, and I'll see if I've seen it. Fuck! I thought one of my earrings was gone. It's the most manly thing ever said in this apartment. Except in the opposite episode where he gets the baseball job and the chick. Oh yeah. My name's George. I'm 35. I'm unemployed. And I live with my mother. I live with my parents. Oh hi! Imagine that, eh? Well, one of my favorite episodes is the episodes with the calzones. How fucking good is that one, dude? The Wayans brothers. Favorite Wayans brothers film is probably Scary Movie, or Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I also like that movie where he plays the cocksucker lieutenant or Major Payne. Exorcist is a new favorite. The original Exorcist? Who's this, Metal? I'm unfamiliar with the name. Metal in Your Head. What's going on, Metal in Your Head? Exorcist, like the original Exorcist? Or that new one? I watched that new one, and I gotta admit, I wasn't a big fucking fan of it. That's hence no video about it from me. When I toted how bad I wanted to see that and shit, and like, I never said I wanted to see it that bad, but you know what I mean. Old Boy, fuck, crazy movie. South Korean. Is it Park Chan Wook? I can't fucking remember the exact name of the director, but Old Boy. If you've never seen it, I might spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil. We'll see what happens. Like, I like that movie because the twist is so fucking intense and so twisted. And I find like a lot of the, like, if you've ever seen like this is not the same director, but if you ever watched those films called Dead or Alive by Takashi Miike, like those are some fucked up movies, man. If you guys know of any kind of movies like that, send them my way. Let me know with the title so I can watch them. Fuck. Let me eat these chips. I just watched it in 35mm at Highland. I've been to the Highland many times. The only problem is, like, I haven't been in fucking, like, over 2 years because I work the fucking shift where I can't fucking do it. I've been to the Highland. I missed that showing. Didn't they also show they showed Halloween on Halloween? Didn't they just show JFK or some bullshit? Which I fucking like. I like that movie JFK. The Oliver Stone JFK is a good film. I was like really into like the JFK, like, I don't know. I just like got into it for a minute, and I'm fucking watching all these documentaries and when I watched the movie because I like Kevin Costner, right? My favorite Kevin Costner film though isn't even like a classic, like, or like an older film. It's I believe it's called the Lawmen or whatever, or maybe it's called Roadmen or Lawmen, some bullshit like that, where he plays one of the people that apprehended Bonnie and Clyde, and Woody Harrelson plays his partner. Amazing film. Fuck. Yeah, Old Boy is sick. The end of Old Boy is very fucked up, and I like it. I never seen the remake, and it has that scene where like he fucking goes down that hallway and just kills a bunch of people with a fucking, was it hammer or something? Love that shit, man. Absolutely love it. There's a ton. I love a ton of films in a lot of genres, but I'll just say 5. The Calzone episodes is a classic. I agree. I love it. Blade Runner. Love Blade Runner. First time I seen it, I was like blown away. Like the thing is though, my uncle like put this in my head that there was like 3 different versions. He's like, you might watch the wrong version or whatever for years. And when I finally watched it, whatever the fuck DVD it was that I had, I loved it. I think it's a great film. Looks fantastic. Ridley Scott, I believe. The Warriors, love Warriors. Obsessed with the fucking movie back in the day. Love the video game on PS2. Got the game on PS2. It's at the house right now, but The Exorcist is a TV show. Fuck. I wouldn't deal with that shit. I couldn't commit to a fucking show, to another goddamn show ever again. Unless it's The Sopranos or Oz or fucking Seinfeld. I never want to watch the new one. It sucks. Six String Samurai, I never saw that. Just watched it. I feel like I already read these comics. Oh, it's because I was reading Tony's thing. One Armed Swordsman, amazing. There's like 3 of those, is there not? Shaw Brothers classic. Escape from New York, amazing. John Carpenter classic. Just watched that recently, actually. Snake Plissken. Clockwork Orange, love it. Love it. That's my favorite fucking Kubrick film. You know, it looks so good. Some of my favorite parts are like the most like obscene fucking parts, though. Watch that shit a lot. The Purge, Anarchy. I don't have those Purge films. I watched the first one and I think I watched the second one, but I was never, I don't know. I think if they just made one and left it, it would be like fucking really good. And same with Saw. Like I know a lot of people love Saw, but if they just made that first Saw and that was it, it would be like fucking, I don't know. It would be, I think it would be taken more seriously because when you mentioned Saw, it's like all those Saw films, like most people, but I'm not speaking for most people, I'm speaking for myself, but you know what I'm saying? Tony also with Escape from New York. I miss Clockwork and Halloween because I study out of town. Right on. I didn't see it there. I like the movies I saw at the fucking Highland. I saw Halloween and The Thing double feature. I saw Reservoir Dogs. I saw Reservoir Dogs on my birthday. Enter the Dragon. We saw The Warriors there. Young Frankenstein. Dawn of the Dead. Not Super Troopers. Starship Troopers. I saw Celluloid Shanghai that the Shock Stock guys put on. I don't know. There was more, but I just saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2 at the Rainbow before it was turned into the fucking whatever it is now. I really like Oliver Stone movies. I agree. Platoon is my favorite, 100%. He wrote Scarface, which is one of my favorite films ever. I want to do a Scarface, Filthy Ralph kind of mashup. Remake his shit. Mad Max 2, love it. Road Warrior. Except I hate that fucking little clownish, feral fucking bastard kid. They should have fucking shot him. He should have been fucking... His fucking skull should have been placed on the fucking... On the, like, the front end of the fucking vehicle of that guy. The fucking guy with the... Just walk away. That fucking guy. Platoon, love it. Eyes Wide Shut, never saw it. Heard it's good. I have friends who can't handle Clockwork Orange because of the level of ultra violence in the film. I don't think it's violent enough. I wish there was more. No, I know what you mean though. I showed that to people before and they like acting like it was weird, and I was like, dude, because we were in like I don't know. I didn't like have like a lot of film friends growing up. Like I had buddies that like would watch whatever I put on, but like they weren't like, you know, if I was like, yo, do you want to watch Fulci or Argento? They would be like, what the fuck? What kind of spaghetti noodle is that? You know what I'm saying? They don't care. I care about Italian film more than I care about Canadian film, you know, which is insane. Never been a big fan of the Purge films. Saw X was good. Was that Saw 10? I just seen someone's in the chat real quick. My little brother, that's Nick. Love you, buddy. I miss you. Come if you're not working tomorrow, come by the place. You don't have to do anything. You know, I made the guy paint last fucking weekend, but come by. There's heat. Heat got put in, so. Natural Born Killers is so good. The Road Warrior is an Aussie classic. You want to get high, Rick? I can show you high. Joking. You know what that is? It's ridiculous, is what it is. Big bumper clot split me busted in my head. Eh? That fucking guy, I followed that guy because like I'm interested to see what happens because he's saying vulgar shit and like I'm speaking from a place of where like I listened to a lot of late 90s, early 90s and early 2000s reggae where it was highly explicit. Like there's a song growing up if you've ever listened to Red Rat before, okay? Listen to some Red Rat and tell me that ain't like insane. And it's like on the same level of like dirtiness that like this guy's kind of being on. Tight Up Skirt by Red Rat. There's movies like or reggae songs back then that like dwarf that. Like people are saying like that's whatever, and I'm like, man, it's not no fucking Peter Tosh. You know what I mean? It's not no Bob Marley. We're talking about guys like, well, like I said, like Red Rat, Capleton, fucking, trying to think of some dirty guys. Bounty Killer wasn't that dirty, but fuck. Barrington Levy is one of my favorite. VZ Man is Commodore. Fast Times is great. I just switched to Sanka, so be kind. Or whatever he says. I also love Easy Rider, Serpico, Toxic Avenger, Taxi Driver, Death Wish 1 and 2. I love Death Wish 2. That's my favorite Death Wish. I like when they're in the bedroom with the fucking like maid or whatever, and Lawrence Fishburne goes, yeah, do it nice and good, or some shit like that. He's like, yeah. He's like wearing like those fucking glasses and like horrible film. Horrible film to admit to love. My favorite part is when she jumps out the window and goes right to the fucking fence. Toxic Avenger is good. have a copy of Toxic Avenger signed by Lloyd Kaufman. I met him at Shockstock years ago. I work tomorrow, but I'll be by, buddy. Don't you worry. Right on, man. I'm gonna get Ullman in the morning, so just come by whenever if you see me. I love Yellow Man. Zongo zong zongo zongo zang. Zongo zong zongo. Yeah. 5 + 5 equal to 10. Yeah. I've never heard of Lone Ranger, and I've never heard of Black Uhuru. Yellow Man's actually in the beginning of Shatas when they're kids. He's like in the car. He's in the car when fucking the guy they're looking up to is like hops out and shoots somebody or whatever. Commodore the car, yeah, VZ. I have Lloyd's book, Make Your Own Damn Movie. Nice. I've seen those movies in the wild, but I never fucking bought them, and I'm kind of like, I should have bought that, but whatever. I've never been a big fucking Trauma fan. Holy shit. You're not making sense, Angel Ripper. Like, what are you trying to say? You're asking if he's seen it, and he says he. Like, is it a thing? I don't know, man. I'm fucking stoned. I'm trying to make sense of this fucking shit. Haven't you heard of Commodore the car? It's known all over. I never heard of it. VZ is a car. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Let's get back to some horror talk. Let's talk about Seinfeld. There's not enough horror fucking Halloween episodes of Seinfeld. Where like Kramer comes in like dressed as Frankenstein, but like just with like that cheap like fucking head thing. Angel Ripper, are you from Australia as well? Or are you a liar? You know what's fucked up about doing these streams? Is like I'm sitting here talking to a screen and people are replying and you guys are looking at a screen. We're all just looking at screens right now. Maybe not all looking at screens. Maybe someone's listening to this in the background while they do an oil painting. Or maybe while they knit or crochet. Oh, Angel Ripper is in Australia. You're an Australian. Well, there you go. Steve Irwin was an OG. Love me some Steve Irwin. Love me some fucking Australian films. I haven't seen many. But Repo Man is okay, but it ain't nothing to write home about. That's Australian? That movie's Australian? Croc Hunter, man. He's the man. It's sad what happened. You know what's like a good story though is like how his like son is like really fucking like I think his daughter as well, but like his son, I've seen him all. I follow his son on Instagram. and he's like really involved with what his dad was about. So that's pretty fucking cool. You know what's crazy? Like, I got another fucking type of chip right here, and it's called Sun Chip, baby. I don't really like these, but I want to pop. From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, that's great. I like that movie. I like how George Clooney is such like a one-liner, like a one-lining motherfucker in that, where he's like, I don't believe in fucking vampires, but they are vampires. It's like, dude, I got 6 friends that can run faster. No one would say that. No one in that state of mind would say some shit like that. Like, they just wouldn't. They just point the gun and like glare at you. Just be like glaring at you. He wouldn't fucking be like saying cool stuff. Would you respect the guy if you were fucking taken hostage? Would you respect the guy more if he said cool stuff? Is his fucking the crocodile hunter's son, is his sister fucking involved in that shit as well? Is she is part of that? Because I never really see her. I see the brother all the time. It is a good Clooney film. I like George Clooney, but he's not in any of like my like there's no favorite movie of mine that's got George Clooney in it. And I'm gonna be the first motherfucker here to say this on this channel. I like when it comes to the fucking like Tim Burton, or not Tim Burton, or it is Tim Burton. Who the fuck's the next guy? Joel Schumacher. Those Batman films, I saw those films when I was a kid. I like those films too, man. I don't give a fuck. But people like trash those movies. Like, I remember those movies being trashed all the time. Like, those Schumacher films suck dick, blah, blah, blah. And now people are starting to kind of like come around on it because it's, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Bindi does some shit. Oh, that's her name, Bindi? What happened to him? He got stabbed with a fucking stingray, right? Batman Forever. But when it comes, for me, the best Batman film is Dark Knight. Dark Knight is phenomenal. What a last role. The thing about Heath Ledger, he was in some bullshit. No one can deny that. Heath Ledger was in that fucking like I was just listening to the fucking Opie and Anthony show. There's like a 12-hour video of O&A with Patrice O'Neal talking about movies, and they were talking about God damn it, I forget what the fuck I was just talking about. Shit, forget what movie I was gonna fucking mention. Fuck, I'm too goddamn baked. Let me get back to the comments. Near Dark is a great film. I love Near Dark. Hunger, never seen. Vampires, I've seen. That's John Carpenter. Love at First Bite, never seen. Why not? Have you ever seen the movie called Vamp? VAMP? Check that one out. Near Dark is amazing. Near Dark, I think I like better than Lost Boys, but that's that could be pushing it. I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, I flip flop on those two films because I've seen The Lost Boys a million fucking times. I've mentioned before, I used to watch movies that had a comic book shop in them. If there's a comic book shop in them for like any amount of time, I wanted to watch the film over and over. I used to just watch the scenes of them in that comic shop. There's a few other films that had comic shops in them, but I'm blanking on it right now. But fuck. Batman. Heat is good. I like Heat. I like Manhunter better than Heat, though. I think Michael Mann also directed Heat. Cheech Marin's best movie. My favorite, personally, Cheech and Chong's next movie. Love that one. Love that. That was the one that I seen the most growing up. That one, the one that I seen the least was Up in Smoke. Believe it or not, I seen next movie and Still Smoking the most. Still Smoking to me when I was a kid, I never really liked as much because it was too fucking weird. But I feel like now I want to like watch that film on shrooms, and I got some killer fucking shrooms too right now. So coming up in the next couple of maybe weeks or months or whatever the fuck, I'll shroom out and watch Still Smoking and fucking, because that movie's weird. It's a weird fucking movie. I used to like not understand it when I was a kid. My dad would be like laughing his ass off, ha, 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 and I'm fucking like sitting there going, "What the fuck?" Clooney played Stan's dog in South Park. I actually knew that. I like Clooney in fucking what was that one he was in? Ocean's 11 was good. The one with the fucking Perfect Storm, I like that one. He plays like an old boy in that. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna catch some fucking. We're gonna bring home the fish." And they end up fucking getting murdered. What the fuck was that? Yeah, The Dark is great. Jesus Christ, Angel Ripper, you're fucking brutal. That guy was fucking OG. Two Hands, never heard of that. Dark Knight is great, yeah. Two Hands is great. Never heard of Two Hands. Yes, with Grace Jones, I've seen it. Vamp from 1986. I've never seen Lost Boys. You've never seen Lost Boys, VZ? Dude, you'll love it. You lucky son of a bitch. You get to watch that for the first fucking time. Lost Boys is phenomenal, man. Don't even dare watch the sequels. They're fucking god awful. Only watch them if you want to laugh your fucking ass off at how shitty they are compared to the first one. Oh my god. Dude, stay away from those sequels. But watch Lost Boys, man. And Near Dark if you've never seen it. Up in Smoke is good. I've smoked fucking piles of fucking weed watching Up in Smoke and watching next movie even more. My buddy Mike, who comes in the chat as Goofy Fa, when he was a little kid, he stole Up in Smoke from a fucking video rental shop. And we've been watching it since we were kids. Like kids. Those Magic Masala chips are so fucking good. Cousin Strawberry, yeah, fucking don't look at his face. Up in Smoke was my first Cheech and Chong. If you need air, call it in. Don't know what that is. Ocean's 11 is good. What VZ? Lost Boys is so good. Yeah, I've heard the sequels are bad. Yeah, dude, don't watch the sequels. You'll be like, what the fuck? I've seen Lost Boys in the theaters. I had the soundtrack when I was in high school. Phenomenal. It's so good. I seen the guy that plays the fucking I still believe. I watched that guy play that at the fucking hotel at Shockstock one year. It's crazy. I still believe. Even like everything about like, you know what's fucked up? Okay, I'll say this because like I work security, and there was nights when I first started, because like I was, I don't know why I even thought this, but I was like, could you imagine if I was walking in my car and I looked up and there was fucking the Lost Boys coming to get my ass? I'd be like, no. I'd be like, I want. When I was a kid and there was like a thing, if I was ever scared of like a movie character or something, or like a fictitious, like a something I made up in my mind, I'd be like, no, I'll help you. Like, I'll help you. You know what I mean? Like Freddy Krueger, I'd be like, no, Freddy, don't kill me. I'll help you. I'll help you. And stuff. And so I'd be kind of have like this immunity. I'd be like fucking Benny from The Mummy. With the fucking one with Brendan Fraser. I love that movie, by the way. Ocean's 11, VZ. I had a crush on Jamie Gertz. Is that Star? What a name, eh? What's your name? Star. Your name's Star. Back then, I couldn't, like, I never really, because by the time I was like, in high school, I knew about, everyone was on computers. Like no one, like I never really knew like a teenage era of myself without computers. You know what I mean? Maybe when I was like, maybe when I didn't have a computer, I had a computer when I was a kid, but like, you couldn't do anything on it. It was a piece of shit. Like it was just, I didn't even know what to do. And then MSN was like a thing. And I remember getting MSN and I was like, okay, whatever. But I never did anything other than like go on computer games, because I was like, what else is there to do? And then YouTube came along, right? Changed the game. Do you guys want to hear this Christmas song I wrote? Because I'm going to send a Christmas card to all the people that contribute to CINEMA187, which is a lot, but a Christmas card ain't going to cost much to ship. But it's not finished, but I'll read it. 666 if you guys want to hear it. Super chats all around from VZ Madness and Angel Ripper. Thanks for the $6 super chat. And thanks for supporting the Patreon. I don't even know if you can, like, this is because I thought about this. I was like thinking like it would be sick to be able to do like an actual commentary with a film, but then like you got to sync it up. Like I was wondering, like I wouldn't do it unless it could be free, because I just wouldn't, because I don't believe in making motherfuckers pay for this bullshit, because this is fun for me. But like if you could do like if you could upload a commentary on a film, but have like the film fucking audio and all that, but like my commentary on it, put it on there and just have a link to that and you can watch it like for free. If it could be free, I would do it. But I don't know. I don't know if you can actually post like a fucking copyrighted film. Like, could I post fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre on there? I don't know. But here's the poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the bar, Filthy Ralph left the place and hopped in his car. The ignition turned over, but didn't sound fair. 6 years with no oil change, but Ralph didn't care. He opened his pill bottle and swallowed his meds. The roaches under his seat were snug in their beds. Ralph took up driving taxi, so he put on his cap. He foolishly trusted a fart, but out came some crap. He drove through the city, there arose such a clatter. He pulled into the liquor store and did a toke of shatter. Ralph puked out the window, then swigged from his flask, tore through his pocket to look for his stash. These shrooms were the best, Ralph ought to know. Some stems fell down to the roaches below. The mushrooms took over, and Ralph tried to steer, but a hat-wearing rat began to appear. With a little old crack pipe so lively and quick, the rat looked at Ralph and called him a prick. Ralph started to laugh like he was insane. On his forehead began to sweat and bulging red vein. The stump of his pipe, the rat clenched in his teeth. That's all I have right now. But I'm gonna rhyme that with reef. Okay, so once that's done, and I'm gonna draw like a fucking like a proper cover. Like I want to get like a blank card and I don't know how I'll fucking do it. I'll have to kind of like draw it on every single one, but I want to like send that to everyone as a gag. I didn't do it with this one, and I should have, but I fucked up. I want to send a CINEMA187 with like a puke bag that has like a stamp on it. I want to get a stamp. I could make a stamp like with erasers. I've seen people make crazy stamps with erasers. For fuck's sakes. You just got to have the tools and the patience to do it. Fucking insanity. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna call it, you guys, because it's like 2:30 in the morning over here. I told my dad to pick him up at 9:30, which ain't gonna fucking happen. But yeah. 666 to everyone. Thanks for everyone for stopping by. Why not our VZ, Cammy, Dead Recliner, fucking Angel, all you motherfuckers. Really appreciate it. This is the last Friday night live stream at this fucking apartment. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. It has been a good run here at this apartment, but we're on to bigger and better things. Expect a live show maybe in the next, maybe not, but the next Friday, like a 2-hour live show. Like I'm glad it was this long. You know, we'll end it on a good note. We'll end it with some dope. Adios.